Hello and welcome back everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian, and you don't even know how good it feels to be in episode 2 because now I can stop explaining things and instead start just doing things. And I was wondering, first and foremost, could I move you just slightly? Yeah, I think I can move them over here because then this thing isn't blocked out. And that should be good. I also was thinking about the schedule here. What I was thinking is that we take away an hour of sleep over there, we just shift the entire day but further, which means that eventually we will have, actually, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll just have more work time. That should work out. We also now have a toilet, which is very, very nice. We will unpause the game and I will just go ahead and install some lights because I love having lights around. It's pretty cool. Yeah, on the toilet you obviously, on the toilet you obviously need lights. Thank you very much. Where else? Probably about here and here. And then what about we just put some lights right there? As well as maybe one here and... Can I not? Really? Alright, that's fine. You have been moved, but you do need to reconnect to the power system here. That is beautiful. Now everything works. Very, very decent. What about a new wall power node? So what's the goal of this episode? In this episode, I would love for everybody involved... You're gonna go over there. Thank you. What is this? Waiting for resource. Oh, it's not yet built. That's right. And so the way I see it, we will finish pillaging this ship, and you can already see in there definitely but you can also see, you see all this stuff here. All this stuff needs to go with us. It's just so much equipment, and I want all of it. It should all be ours. Other than that, the game sounds does appear... You know, something that I would like to ask for, and that is mostly a request, but I would love if they added more music tracks and so on and so forth. But it's only 3 developers. I mean, what do I want to say? You know, hey, 3 developers got to do things quicker. I mean, you got to be realistic about these sort of things, right? You don't have any air. Why don't you get some air, buddy? Alright, got some air indeed. Facility not on power grid. Yeah... When are they gonna build the... Didn't I... Wait a minute, what? There it is. Is that even in the right position here? I hope it is. Let's take a look at it. Gonna build it up. Don't move it, what? No, I need this one. There you go. Link to this, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm an idiot. That doesn't have the reach that I needed to have. Oh wait, that's the light. Give me this, please. Hey. Move. If I move, so right here you obviously don't have the full reach. I have to move him over here. Alright, fair enough. Whatever. Getting rid of that, putting it over there. Beautiful. Did have an accident while doing it, but it looks like it all turned out quite well in the end. And there you go. We're now fairly well equipped. What I'm mostly wondering about is where should we expand our ship to, but that is not quite relevant today. Or rather right here, because what we need now and what we will need for the future is the hyperdrive. I'm going to build it right over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and build a bridge as well. Bridge can be about over here. Got decent light as well. I was thinking maybe we're going to put some... didn't we have... Wait, 1 minute. Didn't we have... Life support, science, and medical bed, huh? Hypersleep chamber, capable of suspending the body's autonomic functions while maintaining the health of each individual cell during stasis. Interesting. Didn't we have... Ah, here's the kitchen. I was thinking, maybe we want to make this the kitchen area for now. You know, the thing is, you can always move these later on. So it's not that important to, build it and then you, kind of be stuck with it. But I think at the end of the day, maybe we want to have the kitchen over there. It's a difficult one. And most of them are sleeping. The last one is still over there, really? Oh, Che, what were you thinking? But that's fine. I was thinking maybe having the kitchen actually about over here. Maybe we get rid of this, we build the corner here instead, and then we have the kitchen in the fucking room of the... We can't do that, right? We can't do that. Hey, John, we're in a space battle. What are you doing? Oh, just cooking up some food. You want some? Nah, I don't think that is appropriate. I also saw that they have an instant storage over here. I hate this music being partially perfect and then partially completely broken. Oh, did you just see that he filled something into the core module? Probably the energy sticks used by core module to power the ship. Yeah, most certainly the energy sticks. Interesting. Interesting situation there. Let me... Oh, what did I just do? There you go. I accidentally tabbed out. What a wonderful episode so far. They're building up the engine though, or rather the hyperdrive. Once that is done, we will be looking at building up the bridge and then bringing over the rest of the... There you go. Look at this baby. Look at this repair. Wait, you're broken? Oh, it is broken. Condition 20 out of 21. What happened there? Did he have an accident or something while doing it? Now it's 21 out of 21. Perfect. All right. You do you. I support everything that is done here. What else could we be doing? We could be... I mean, you know what? I just want to test this out. How exactly do grow beds work? Because I do not know this. And I would like to learn about it. So let's build it like this. You know, you have a little entrance area into the bridge, but then you have major grow beds, which is just ridiculous if you think about it. We don't have the basic blocks that they require us, huh? What do you need? You also need they all need basic blocks, which we just don't have. I would assume they're probably somewhere here, because that is where the engine used to be. Can't remember what used to be over there. I thought that the control room was somewhere up here, but all I'm saying is that maybe we'll find a way here to get the basic blocks, because otherwise we literally can't leave. Then again, we also have... This looks like gold, ice, and stone. Don't know how necessary that actually is, though, to be fair. Look at them, they're talking in an emoji with each other. I know one of them doesn't have a gun. I think it's Rahim. Rahim, you know what? You're terrible with guns, but I'm gonna give you a gun right now. There you go, buddy. There you go. Are you allowed? Yeah, all of you are allowed to work in all of these. The coffee time should always be spent over there. Thank you very much. And now let's look at this, right? With botany, I'm actually going to put you down to only one level, that is Alice. So that she's more likely to go and do botany. You know, maybe we can do something with that. After that, we probably, you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to go ahead and maybe take a look at the kitchen here. Because then they can actually cook the stuff that we would get here. Not that this is... Look, this looks terrible, but this is not the permanent spot for our plants, okay? Don't you worry about it. I'm not... Also, isn't it a bit weird to cook right next to the reactor? We're gonna expand this ship in time. Don't fear. Never fear is all I can say in this regard, I think. How are you guys doing over here? There's still so much lying around. We do know, though, that in the next system awaits an additional... What are you doing? Was this... There was nothing there. But in the next system awaits an additional derelict ship, as you can see from this overview. There's a planet, a derelict ship. We also do have, what was this, Merchant Republic? Yeah, Merchant Federation ship over there. Now, they are friends. They're not hostile at this point. I don't want to attack ships this early on. You know, we're still in our first system. We haven't even installed anything in regards to having hyperdrive fuel, so I feel a bit unwilling to go ahead and, you know, do that. Like, attack enemies or attack people before we have even done any of that. Oh, the kitchen's already... Why is that the first one? I guess it didn't need any basic blocks, huh? Or what are the settings that I can do here? Ooh, use root vegetables. Use fruits. Use monster meat. Use human meat. Use artificial meat. We do have human meat over here. I will not cook from that. We also have artificial meat. Interesting. Alright, let's have everyone sleep. As I said, what is the goal of this playthrough? Right now, I don't want to fight anybody. In this version, you are unable to, like, take over any of the factions that will come in the future. Hopefully, maybe, if they meet the stretch goal, but who knows. But I kind of feel like I want to stop playing this game, right? Whenever I feel like I'm not having any fun anymore. Right now, we're barely in. We barely constructed anything. We haven't even moved our ship. Technically, you could still call us a platform, I suppose. But I'm going to go ahead and, you know, say that essentially, if we figure out how fighting works, you know, how expanding the ship, maybe how multiple ships work, that would be amazing. That is what I'm kind of gunning for here. So, be prepared for that. I don't know how long this series will be. It really and fully depends on how it plays at the end of the day. You know how much fun there is to be had in this game. And with everybody soon waking up, maybe in Rimworld what you do is you always have like two sleep schedules going. You have one person that is like sleeping in this area and then works in this entire area. But it always depends on their personality. Right now, I don't think that is a good idea to do. I have not actually seen a negative modifier, however, for letting somebody into a bed next to somebody already sleeping. In Rimworld, for example, what it does is if somebody sleeps right here and then somebody goes into the bed right there, he will say disturbed sleep, and they will be quite unhappy. So I don't know if that is just not a thing here. I would like to see it. And take a look at you. Condition 3 out of 3. Oxygen working 50%. Let's take a look at this. So electricity looks fine. Temperature, wonderful. Honestly, it's a bit cold outside of here, but ooh, right. You know what? Let me quickly build a heater here actually. That might even be necessary if you think about it. But don't think about it too hard. I'll put the heater like right over here. Sure. That should do it. And now all of them were actually over here. Over here rather. It's the shuttle going back alone. Which is very, very good. That helps. Look at all the stuff lying around. I'm sorry, already spent 11 minutes. We didn't even move. We're just looking at this. What are you doing? Why are you going over there? I don't understand. Every single one of them went over there, and I have no explanation for it. There's nothing here. Ooh, the ship was owned by the Android Collective. They were attacked by insects? Oh, wait a minute. What is this? You see this here? Hey, you. Take a look at that, please. Right, well, what do we have here? Call Me Crazy. So, this is HSS Call Me Crazy. Ship's log, first entry, Captain Floyd Pierce. Thought I should probably start keeping one now that we've got an actual ship that can fly. We got the hyperdrive installed today, which means we're all set to leave. Eden, here we come. Brown thinks I'm too optimistic. I just like to think, you know, things are so dark right now, as little lights have to shine that much brighter. Yeah, you too, mate. Laughs. He just gave me the finger. Anyway, I mean, it was bad down there. Really bloody bad. London's basically underwater nowadays, and the week before we finally got the shuttle out, up to our haven, I swear I saw a body floating down the street. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that any longer. I feel bad for the poor sods we left behind, but there's only so quickly this program can work, isn't there? It's only going to get worse before it gets better, and it'll just keep getting worse unless people have somewhere to go. All the boards and social media are buzzing with this rumor, idea, I'm not sure which, but they all imagine there's a planet out there somewhere, one that's enough like Earth. Oh, can we land there? And then it just transforms into Rimworld. Enough like Earth that we could live there. It has to be pretty exact. It needs the right gravity, the right air, the right lots of things. But it's a big galaxy. There's got to be a planet like that out there somewhere, right? People online are calling it Eden, and I guess that's our mission. We can't keep living on these ships forever, can we? No, we need a planet. And I think we learned from Earth how to keep from messing up a new one. We were just behind the curve with Earth. Eden will be different. We just have to find it, so that's what we're going to do. Right, so a bit of an amateur plane going on here. And they finally build everything. Now let me tell you about this grow, right? I have to tell them what to plant where. I want root vegetables. Oh, they all need water, right? Plant these root vegetables, and then why don't we do some artificial meat? And then I want to see if that actually works out. I hope so. We don't have a steady water supply, but I could tell them theoretically here to mine this water. Don't see why not, really. Space shuttle still on its way with Che and Ellis, who should now be going to bed indeed. How's everybody doing in terms of happiness? Wonderful mood here. This is quite a terrible mood. Someone was mean to me. Wow. Low energy. Oh my goodness. Suicidal? Tends to have suicidal thoughts. Mood is affected negatively by this, but can still function in a supportive environment. Damn. That's rough. In space, you know? I'm a big fan, and this is kind of a podcast thing because we just have everybody gather our things here, right? But I'm a big fan of really gritty space shows. I love them. I love the kind of the very difficult, cold, and frightening environment of a spaceship. Because you gotta imagine, if there's a hole here, you're screwed. You're just screwed, you know? You can't just like, oh, look at that. She just plants it, huh? That's all you need to do for botany here? Interesting. And I can definitely understand people like being very, very, you know, scared of having to go to space. It doesn't sound like a very fun thing to do, really. Oh, and they're watering it. Do you see this? So they're putting water into the slots here, then the slots are distributing that in these beds, and it's growing honestly at a decent speed, I would argue. I don't know what the payout will be, like how much do we actually get from it, but you can already see one of our mining drones is getting more water, and they actually, wow, they mined everything. That was extraordinarily quick. You know what, in that case, I'm just going to get the noble metals here. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, would you look at this, all the water here that we just got, and now... Wait, where did it... Wasn't it? Oh, there comes the drone. There you go. Would you look at this? Che doing a good job mining the drone here, or mining the noble metals over there. Oh, it does have limited oxygen. That's interesting. It does have limited oxygen. Tell me about the ship. How far are we? I think slowly but surely we can say just ignore this ship and move on to the next system. And I think that is exactly what we're going to do. Did anybody else move around, by the way? It doesn't look like it. So we are pretty good. As long as we don't meet any pirates, I feel quite confident anyway. And honestly, even if we do meet pirates, as long as they don't shoot our ship, as long as we can go over for, you know, personal combat, we may have a chance. And I specifically say may have, okay? I don't mean we will have a chance. I'm not actually sure that we will. I haven't seen any combat except the one in this ship here in this game, so I wouldn't know. If only it could tell me like what is lying around over there. Oh, it's just computer chips, really? Oh no, oh wow, we need that. We need the basic metal. Sorry, we really desperately need it because it appears to be needed for so many really good tasks. Here's 4 base metal. Was it a he? Che is actually a he, sorry. Get comforted, someone thanked me. Hey man, don't take it too hard, yeah? You know what? Seeing that he's suicidal, we might wanna... Actually wanna give him some more free time here. Because that way they can talk to him and tell him, hey mate, don't be so upset with life. Things are gonna turn out alright. And there he comes. Oh, just came to switch the pod, huh? Oh no, you know what? I get it. This pod didn't have all the air stored up. Now it's refilled, but I suppose that he was just like, I'm just gonna take the new one. Cannot sleep. Unable to sleep. What? What do you mean? You're in a derelict ship. What did you expect? I think at this point, honestly, let's just go... I'm gonna... What am I doing here? No. Giving the tactical view, I'm gonna tell you to no longer get any of the stuff here. Who cares? Let's just leave it where it is. And with that, I will also tell him actually to stop doing this one. There you go. You got some noble metal out of it. Everybody should go to bed right now. You can go to the toilet, Shay, sure. Take a bit of a, you know, stop right there. The bed is growing nicely. I guess it takes about like 2 or 3 days or something to grow. Actually, probably 4 days, right? To grow all this stuff. It has the same growth speed from what I can tell, though. And that should suffice, essentially, to fill up our food. Oh, what we're going to do right now, or not right now, actually. I want them to sleep. Once we are in the work phase, we are going to jump. We're going to go over into the next system. We're going to prepare a jump right here. And I think it's going to be beautiful. Let's see what we find in the next system. Let's see what we find in the derelict ship that we know is in the next system. Maybe there's going to be something interesting in there. But so far, you know, if there is more... They're talking in emotes, by the way. But if there's more specific interaction, while they do tell us, you know, for example, hey, I hate Ellis. Why do you hate Ellis so much? Jesus. But while that is the case, you know, I wish there was a bit... That could be a lot more deeper, I think. Rimworld does that excellently. Oh, and actually, they're all in the work now. So, prepare for a hyperdrive, boys and girls. Yes, it's multiple girls. Alright, so she's going to start up the engine. I thought Penzi... okay. So she's starting up the engine. Once that is done, they will start up the navigation. Here you go, Che is doing that, beautiful. And we're all ready. Here we go, look at this. We're in hyperspace, and now I have to select choose next destination to drop to normal, or drop to normal space. Double click on target sector to travel. Absolutely. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Now, so we could have stayed. Oh, we could have jumped over one over more than one system, I see. Alright, we are alone in this system with a derelict ship. So what I'm going to do, first things first. I mean, you know what I'm going to do, don't you? I'm going to draft all of you but Rahim. Can I deselect him? Doesn't look like it. There you go. Perfect. Draft all of them. Get on board. Actually, first of all, put on spacesuits. Thank you very much. Then enter. Then I'm going to take you. Rahim can stay behind. I'm going to tell you to dock over here. Who knows what lurks in here? This is a ship. We don't know who owned it previously. But we're going to find out. So let's do the best here. What is... Oh, there's a hole here. There's always a hole, isn't there? Alright, here we go. Let's see how dangerous it is. Everybody get out. Oh my god, there's already something here. Alright, it's dead. Alright, so there are insects here yet again. We've seen those before. Let's take... No, don't shoot that. Stop shooting that. Just show me what is inside here. Nothing. The storage is empty. Disappointing, I will say. So far, it seems fairly safe. I'm going to send you down here to explore this. There's a door here. Ah, this is the command station. Perfect. Alright, so there's nothing here. We know that at the very least. There's a big old dang hole over here, which we can navigate. Don't you fear. There's a lot of equipment here. I can already see. Can I get in here? Doesn't look like... Ah, this way. Okay, no. Just go over here. Enter this room. A lot of small rooms. I like the layouts that they have for most of these NPC ships. Oh well, you know, when I say most, I've literally only seen 2. And then over here we have their engines, but no enemies, which means that we're just going to switch over here, cross the hole, and enter right there. Look at them sliding through the air. Amazing. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, a data log. Oh, an enemy. There you go. Woo. Okay. I was very scared there. We'll be on it. Nope. Okay. Don't do what I just commanded you to do. Shay, why don't only you take this, please? You go. What? All right. You know what? Just shoot this chair. No, shoot this bed. I need you to kill this, please. What the hell? Ignoring me. That was a very confused alien. I don't know how good or bad the AI is. I will say that as well. I have no idea, actually. Some credits here. Wonderful. What do we have here? That's a data log. Nice. So the last area of the ship that we have to explore is right over here. And I will take a look at the data log as they walk. Call me crazy. Entry 2. Wait, first of all, who owned this? Unexplored. We don't know yet who owned it. I don't trust this situation, I will be honest with you. Oh, there's more things right over here. You know what? You go over here, thank you very much. There's some basic CO2 equipment. Don't shoot at that. Come on, dude. That'd be ridiculous. I need you to take this. Really? Just take this. Alright, you know what? Just shoot the chair. Thank you. That is what I want to see. Some more credits. Beautiful. Let us trade with whoever we meet. But this is it. This is the entire ship. Alright. Who owned this? The Merchant Federation. Interesting. The Merchant Federation. Their ship moved away here. This is a hyperlane, right? I understand logic. Alright. So far, so good. Interesting. Let's loot this. Despite it being not our property, let's just, you know, hey, come on, dude. Sometimes you gotta loot stuff, alright, buddy? Open the salvage. Here you go. Get it all, boys. That is what we're here for. Then again, why would we dismantle something that doesn't have any resources? I like getting all these basic blocks. I'm a big fan of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take all of those. As well as everything we can have. And I know there's a drafted shuttle over there. But I'm going to undraft you. I'm going to undraft all of you all. And then you can get to work. How about that, huh? All of you are going to get some oxygen, aren't you? Yeah, there you go. Oh, why did you... Jay, what are you doing? It's not how you survive. Jay refuses to get more oxygen, huh? What the fuck? I thought he was wandering off into, What is he doing? Jay. I need you to do something here, okay? Let's first of all make sure... Where can I set? I can't remember where I did this. Oh, it's right here. No resting. Spacesuit on. There you go. Che, why did you do this? You're half dead now. Are you an idiot? This is what happens. Got rejected. He was... Che, what the fuck are you doing? Look. You're getting yourself some CO2 right now, I swear to God. What the fuck are you even doing? What was he thinking? Oh my God, just because he got rejected, he went for a spacewalk? Listen, Che, this is not how your life can end, okay? That is, I cannot let it happen. I don't think we need to build up our ship any more than it is already at this moment. I think we're fine. Like, looking at this, right? We appear to be in a very stable situation. Unless we find a crew member, in which case I will have to change the crew quarters significantly. I think we're fine with just what we have in the ship. It's not the nicest looking one, but even then. Let's read through the note here, though. Entry 2, straight on until morning. Chang thinks I'm crazy. Said, Floyd, you're asking us to look for one small straw-colored needle in a whole field of haystacks. Told him it was something to focus on at least. You've got to have a mission, right? You don't just drift through life. You set your sights on something and work at it. At least Chef and Brown were on my side. Blondie? Well, his exact words were, we already fucked up one plan. What gives us the right to ruin a second one? I told him I think we've learned from our mistakes. He didn't seem convinced, but in the end he accepted he was outvoted and went to get ready in his bunk. Go read in his bunk. Maybe Eden is a big wild... Getting ready in your bunk, whatever that means, eh? Maybe Eden is a big wild goose chase, but it gives us a purpose at least. Chang and Brown nodded when I said that. Chef grumbled something about slowing down and picking over everything we can find at each stop before we move on, but personally I like the pace we're setting. It keeps us ahead of all the other ships following behind us from Earth. The odd hyperspace message that reaches us says a lot of ship crews went rogue. You hear talk of them turning corrupt or violent, even crazy. Heading out this way in a direction not many are going and just grabbing what we need before we move on, keeps us safe. If we build enough of a lead, maybe it'll be safe to stop and build a deep sky survey satellite. We can't just rely on stumbling across Eden. Chang's right there. We'll have to look for it. Just a few more jumps first. Alright, so he did what we didn't do. He jumped and then did not drop into normal space. He just waited for half an eternity. Oh, actually, is the kitchen? Oh, would you look at this? They just put the meal and everything in there. Use all of those meats, yes, indeed. Maybe, at least for right now, right? Maybe we do actually want to have like a table right here. Bit in the way though, I will admit. We might make this like the dining area once we, you know, add a bit more hull to our ship. The thing is, like, for the moment, I just really can't see the need for the hull and everything. How's Che doing? Did he recover from his stupid ass spacewalk? Looks like it, yeah, he did, okay. Okay, that sounds alright to me. We do not have an arcade machine, but we could just build one, I guess. What's the item fabricator anyway? Various items and weapons. Oh, it's nice. It's nice and small, I guess, so we might as well place one right here. Get to work with that. In the meantime, the food is growing quite nicely. Now we will leave this without taking everything. I don't think you need to plunder everything that you find. Let's just take a look at the tactical map right now. How are we doing in terms of salvaging? So there's a shitload, Jesus, of basic materials over here, which is very, very nice. I would really love to take all of those in. You know, the thing is, we have so many electronics. Even our basic blocks, honestly, are fine now that I look at it. Maybe we just want to jump. How do I generate fuel, though? That is one question I have not answered yet. Resource. Energy refinery. Metal refinery. Chemical refinery. Transforms ice. Oh, I need to transform it via the chemical refinery. I did not know that. I thought the ice... And this sounds very naive, because it is, but I thought the ice would just kind of melt, you know? Okay, so much for that anyway. In that case, I'm just already going to build up the hull a little bit. Kind of like to do it... Just do it like right here, right? Looks a bit... It'll look terrible from the start, alright? I know this, I realize this. I'm gonna do it a bit like, you know, like... Actually, I hate that even more. Look at it. No, I'm just gonna keep it like this. Just gonna build this up. We're gonna have a good time with it. Once it is built up, we can expand over here, have a bit of machinery and whatnot standing around. And that is a good thing, I think. I think that will work the way it is intended to work. He's putting stuff in there, beautiful. Yeah. We're pillaging, it's real good. This ship was a real hitter, you know. Excellent ship find here. But I'll be honest with you, I think we have so much equipment here. We're just gonna move on, like... You know what, I'm actually gonna move up here. Who are you? Civilians, you know what? I think we're gonna jump. Like maybe even in this second. Let's make one thing clear. Stop looting this. Okay. Here we go. This is fine. We have enough as is, okay? We don't necessarily need more. I don't know. I do want them, I think, and we're going to do this episode. I do want them to build up the hull here so that we at least have a closed hull before we jump. But I think then we just kind of jump, you know? Just kind of head in there. How big is that ship? Oh, the symbols are literally the same, so I couldn't even tell. Amazing. That needs some more symbols right there, I think. Look at this. All growing very, very well. We have the light over there. Beautiful. Doing its job. Yeah, we need some more machinery over here, and then we can talk about, you know, getting everything done here. We have a chemical. This is for water. This is for FTL fuel. Raw noble metal to advanced building blocks and non-noble metals to building blocks. Ah, okay. And then we have transforms noble metal and raw chemical to electronic parts. Interesting. So instead of salvaging, we could just produce it all here, which then would mean that we would essentially leave all the salvaged ships behind and not care for it. Waiting for resources, that's fine. I think you'll be fine. Don't you worry about it, yeah? We're producing all of that right over here. It's gonna take some more time. But yeah, once we've built this hull, I think I can just... It's a lot to build. Why can't two people... Oh! There's a second one, I think. Right? Oh no, both of them are now back. I think both of them actually did work and now are back to working again. So maybe we can actually do it in time. Or like in time. I want to jump this episode. That is 100% certain. Not gonna leave this without a jump. It's going at a decent enough speed. They have returned here, which is okay. They just constantly switch pods, it's weird. I don't know why they do that. But you know what? Doesn't really hurt anyone, does it? Almost done here. Very nice. Almost done. One more, we just need like one more shift. Anybody want to do that? Yeah, let's go. He's doing it. You know we're gonna jump. And you know I'm gonna try to talk to the civilians. I don't even know, can I just board them or will they attack me? Is that me attacking them? Wait, what is this? Oh no, that is okay. It's finished. Nice. Alright, and once everybody is back, which is right now, let us jump, boys and girls. Prepare for the jump. Charge it up. You know the drill. Here we go. Looks like shit, but I mean... Who are you? Is that the military alliance? Oh yeah, it is. Why is this red? Oh, because it's unreachable, I think. Oh, the civilians are now in our system, but they're already leaving. You know what? I kind of feel like I want to go with them. I don't want to stop here. What's the point, right? Let's move on. The civilians are just like going around, but not dropping into normal space. That's a bit weird. I don't think I could catch them here. You know what? I'm actually going to just try it. What's the point? What's the big deal? Alright, we're both here. They also dropped. So we're going to drop. And maybe we're going to have a good time in the system. Maybe we can just kill the civilians. So we have some raw chemicals here. Hello, my friends. CS Thanos. Oh no! It's going to snap. So they want a lot of things. They are also paying a lot of things. Actually, it's quite interesting. They have pretty decent prices. They want biomatter. What's your... You know what? I'm coming over, you son of a bitch. I don't care who you are. Everybody put on your spacesuits. Everybody get some... What? No, I need you to take oxygen, please. Alright, you know what? Everybody get in here. Fucking going in. I need you to dock. Alright, let's take a look. Maybe we have to kill some civilians. I don't know how this works, okay? I don't know if there's diplomacy in the game. You know what I'm gonna do, though? I'm gonna go in, no matter what they say. And here we go. What's going on? Oh, right. Hello, everyone. I'm here now. Hey, baby. Am I the bad guy now? Like, am I like a pirate? Probably am, right? Where are they? Is there nobody on this ship? Right, we obviously don't have to wear spacesuits because this is a civilian ship. Are there... Maybe this is not implemented yet? I'm not sure. Maybe this ship is actually just... Can I just annex this ship? Is this a possibility? Hello, I'm here to take over your ship. Did you know? Yeah, then just not here, huh? What? Oh, there you are. Hello, Royce and Truman. Oh, what do I do now? What do I do now? They just let me in. They just were like, alright, I guess you live here now. Did I seize this ship yet? State owner civilians. Well, Royce and Truman. I wish I could ask you to surrender and become part of my crew, but you know what? You know how it goes sometimes in life. Wait, what? Hey, shoot this man. No, shoot him. Hey, you heard me. God damn it. Alright, I don't think this... You know what? Why don't you go over here and then try to shoot him from behind? I don't think this works. I don't know what to say. What to say. Shoot him right now. Just destroying walls. Okay, I can't take out these civilians. Ah, what a shame. So this is obviously not fully implemented. Can I just steal their stuff? Truman and Royce, you can live yet another day. Nothing in the storage, huh? Oh, what? Well. I can't... How do I take this with me? You know what? You have this. I would like to have... I need to select Pansy here. You know what? I'm gonna give you this shotgun. They can have my normal gun. This is what you get, Truman. Son of a bitch. What is this? Punch. Punch him. That doesn't do anything. Ah, that's a bit disappointing. Probably just not implemented. You know how it is. The way these already work is nice, but evidently, you know, I've destroyed their wall, didn't do anything. That doesn't work yet. In that case, let's just go on, find some gases or some crystals or whatever it was, and refine those, and then jump into the next system. I think that is exactly what we should be doing, because that actually works. Alright, back from being drafted. I will see you in the next episode where we build those facilities, mine this asteroid, and then I think it's you that we need. Maybe it's you. Which one is the Energium and Hyperium? One of the two. We're gonna plunder one of those, and then we're gonna go ahead and maybe if we can find some pirates, I would be amazed, because we can probably actually fight those. As it stands right now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Later, alligator.